Hello and very welcome to this segment of It Starts With You. It's a beautiful day and it's a pleasure to be here. And so today I'll be talking to you about false labels. Why? Because it's something that is happening around us all the time in our homes, in our communities, in schools, our jobs, and all whatnot is happening. And let me start by defining false labels to you. It's about all those stories that we've been told by the people in our lives about who they think we are. Either our parents sometimes, our brothers or sisters, our friends, our teachers, our peers, or co-workers. Sometimes you hear people calling others names. You're too short. You don't have what it takes. You can never do it right. You know, and the beautiful thing about this is that majority of the time it turns out to be a lie, and that is how false labels all come about, because you place false tag on people where you are not the one that determines the final outcome of this person's life or these people's life. It's only God that has the ability to do that. you know Whenever I think about false labels, two images from my childhood come rushing to mind. The first image is when I had my child as a teenager and was immediately stigmatized and treated like an outcast. And the second image was when my son, who was so innocent, was being called a bastard by the people in my community. And that hurt. Every time I heard people call my son that name, it reminded me of what I was not. During this time, I was uncomfortable, I was insecure, I was struggling, I was at war with myself. But the last few years of writing and speaking and praying and soul searching has been a tremendous learning experience. It's also been a very therapeutic and cleansing time for me, because I've been able to discover the real me, that real me that has been hiding underneath people's negative words and opinions. Words have gravity. I've seen people crushed because of the use of inappropriate words. So I have something to illustrate this to you. I have a beautiful rose right here. This rose is only beautiful because of the petals on it. That's the only thing that gives a rose its beauty. So this rose is just like us human beings. We are beautiful because of our strength, of all that makes us. So imagine that this was a human being and is constantly being told she can never amount to anything. One petal goes out. You are too short, it goes out. You cannot do anything right, the petals goes out. You don't have what it takes, it goes out. And it keeps going out as the words are hitting on this person. And at the day when all the petals are gone, this flower will be left only with the stem. If words continue to come, what's going to happen? This person will be broken down and dumped into the trash can. And when you're broken, can you feel beautiful? Absolutely no. When you're broken, can you feel worthy? Absolutely no. So during this time of my life, I was broken. I felt worthless. I felt everything bad inside of me. But I had a family who understood the importance of forgiveness, who understood also the importance of education, and they gave me that opportunity. They were able to get past all of me, all my mistakes, and reach down into the trash can and pick up all those broken petals of me, piece me up together and make me whole again. So I'm here because of the kindness and forgiveness of my parents. But as I have grown up in life and as I do what I do, I have asked myself, what about all those many girls out there who are stuck in darkness, who are stuck in the shackles of low self-esteem? What about all those girls who have had children out of wedlock and have been disowned by their own parents who are unable to forgive them because it's a taboo to have a child out of wedlock. What about those girls who have been raped and left to die? What about those who have been raped and left paralyzed and have been stigmatized by their communities and treated like outcasts? What about those whose communities have turned their backs on them? That is my mission. You know, parents have done this in so many ways. They have forced labeled their children or cursed their children in so many ways. I've seen instances where parents have two, three children, and one of them is always having like high grades 10 over 10 or 9 over 10, and the other one comes, around 5 over 10. And the parents will be like, why can't you be like your brother? Why can't you have 10 over 10? Why can't you have at least an 8 over 10? They try to compare the children together. And they also say, you are so stupid, you are so foolish, you cannot be like your brother. See, he's having 10 and you're having 5. What you do to this child, you contribute in destroying that child's self-esteem. They're going to carry those words with them anywhere they go. Mommy told me I was stupid, I don't have what it takes. And it's going to affect them so much. And what I know for sure is that these children are not stupid. They are not dull. They may just be slow, needing that extra push from their parents, needing love and nurturing that the parents should give, not discouragement, not comparing them with other children. It's our responsibility as parents to nurture our children, to use our words to bless them and not to curse them, to build them and not destroy them and put them down. It's our responsibility to tell them that they can do all things through Christ who strengthens them. No matter how dull, yes, as parents call you think your child is, if you nurture and encourage them, trust me, you'll be surprised at what your words will do to them, your good words. So encourage children, don't discourage them. Words are like weapons. Words have gravity. I have seen people crush because of the use of words. If you're someone who is constantly told you're not good enough, you can't amount to anything, it's going to affect you. We are all human beings. I've also seen that the inappropriate use of words leave lasting scars. And the scars that are left by verbal abuse are very difficult to erase. I've seen people who are living at the sidelines of life because they've been called so many names, they don't even know who they are. They don't know their purpose in life. Some people are walking around like living corpses because of words that they unfortunately believe. False labels is destructive. I've seen so many terrible things happen because of the use of words. But my mission is to encourage you who is listening, to let advocacy start from you as an individual. My mission is to empower, to inspire you to know that you can you can drop away all those false labels and still be who you came on earth to be. My mission is to ignite a spirit of advocacy, to start from the home and also to start from the individual level. It is only in this way that we can make peace with ourselves, or you can make peace with yourself and learn how to accept and embrace your imperfections joyfully, completely, and with pride. And so I would take home for you, which is to strongly encourage you to build your self-esteem, to embrace you just the way you are, to tap into your core emotional strength, to know that you can do just about anything, to drop away all those false labels because they are not your names and you shouldn't answer to names that does not belong to you. Become aware of your fears and find ways to conquer them. Don't let people label you. Don't hint to people's negative opinions of you. Don't let other people define you, but define your own self. Give yourself the permission to own your excellence and live up to your highest potential. In a nutshell, only God determines our destiny and not man. No one determines our destiny. And when all this is said and done, you have the ultimate choice to make, to hint to discouragement and false labeling, or to drop them and become what you came on earth to be. And to all of those who use their words to destroy others or to put others down, I just really want to encourage you to do unto others what you would love them to do unto you. That's very important. You know, also remember that it's also your choice to use your words to build or to destroy, to bless or to curse. And to all, be careful not to stoop low on people. Be careful not to underestimate others because you don't know the final outcome of anyone's life. You don't have it. Many people have stooped low or looked low, down on other people. And at the end of the day, they became so ashamed even to look at them in the eyes. So be careful what you do because God can turn things around just in 24 hours. Someone you see that is working at a car wash can turn around tomorrow and be your boss. Someone you see struggling somewhere tomorrow as a house help can turn around tomorrow and be your boss at work. Life is like that. That is just something called life. It turns around. I have many people who are not able to look at me straight in the eyes. The sight of me makes them so uncomfortable because of the way they treated me. But the good news is that I forgave them long time ago because God has been so kind to me. I have no time to bear any grudges. But that is why it's important to be careful how you treat people because this world we live in is a very small place. So in all, I want to encourage you to love yourselves no matter what. Self-love is very important. I want to encourage you to believe in yourselves, believe in your abilities, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will believe in your own self. Stop being prejudiced about yourself because other people are prejudiced about you. Surround yourself with positive thinking people, people who will nourish you, people who will encourage and empower you. And don't be afraid of failure. Why? Because it's very inevitable. We all fall in life. Just remember that you can fall and rise again. Remember that it's not about the fall, but it's about what you do with the fall. If you fall and stay down there, or you fall and pick up yourself and keep going until you get to your finish line. Also remember perseverance in anything you're doing. Perseverance is about falling 19 times, failing 19 times, and winning the 20th time. Learn to recognize and celebrate yourself and your achievements. It's okay to be proud about yourself. It's okay to be happy about those things you've achieved, about your milestones. Make a list of all your good qualities and magnify all those good qualities, remembering that we all have weaknesses. Don't dwell so much about your weaknesses, but dwell on your strengths so you can make them stronger. Be yourselves. Stop comparing and competing with others. Run your own race. Why? Because you can't compare your point A to another person's point Z. Because someone in the world out there will always be more than you. There's no point. Instead, use that time you spend in comparing and competing with others to invest in yourself to make you a better you. I heard so many stories about myself. I was called so many names. But I realized that in order to keep my sanity, there was only one thing I could do. And that thing was to believe in God's true purpose for my own life. and let the rest, you know, fall into place and let nature take its course. And that's exactly what has happened. The God of the universe took control of me. That is why I'm here encouraging you to believe that He has a purpose for your life. So forget about the false labeling and believe in God's true purpose for you. You can trust Him, you can seek Him, and you will find Him. I want to thank you all who have watched these videos. I want to thank you all who have shared the videos. I want to also thank you all for the testimonials. I've received so many beautiful testimonials from people from around the world who who's sending thanking me, and it really blesses me so much because it makes what I'm doing so worthwhile. So I thank you so much, and if God has placed it in your heart to share it again with the people in your circle, please do. So may God bless you as we come to the end of this series. Thank you so much, and continue to watch my wall as I continue to make the videos. I'll be starting a new series next week. So thank you all so much, and may God continue to bless you. Bye.